Good morning. We are here on the Spirit of Ecstasy, and I am the Good Spirit. I'm here to lead and guide you in whatever way you need to be led or guided. Today is a day of great rejoicing. And remember, I always say, and I've always told you, that the most effective preparation to receiving anything, whether it's healing, prosperity, new house, new car, whatever you need to receive, rectification of whatever problem, the most effective preparation is rejoicing and getting into the spirit of being romantically enthusiastic about what your answer is going to be, and romantically enthusiastic about knowing that the answer is actually already within you now. And all energy and power is already within you now. You need to get the power of romantic fascination about that. Fascinated in a romantic way about whatever nice car, nice home you would like to achieve. And I want to talk to you a little bit about the fountain of youth and let you know how that comes about. We all need to know more about that, especially me, as I'm no longer teenager and no longer even in my 20s, as you may be able to easily recognize. I need to know what the fountain of youth is, certainly. But the fountain of youth is nothing like what anybody has told you or like anything that anybody has ever sought for. Very few people have sought in the right direction. But actually, in the in the writings of scriptures, as well as in the Bible and all, and lots of other different scriptures and books, there are things there revealed that will enable you to arrive at a correct way of seeking a fountain of youth. What I mean by fountain of youth is something that you can begin to let flow out of you that will begin to turn back the aging process and take you back years in time and begin to erase the scars of time that time has given you. Time will give you scars such as emotional difficulties, depressive thoughts, negative thoughts because of things that's happened to you in the past. But this fountain will well up inside of you and erase all of those things. Thus, it will actually begin to cause you to live longer and look better, and something which I certainly need to do. I need to begin to look younger and better, and I think as I begin to get into the real teaching and get rested from all of the nights without sleep, worrying over getting this YouTube thing running. I believe as I get into the real teaching, as I will be in the weeks to come, maybe few more days yet before I really get up and going good, I believe that you will see that I begin to start looking a whole lot better. I'm suffering now from, well, not suffering because I don't suffer and I don't believe in suffering, but I am have gone through a lot of nights without sleep because we're just worrying over things. How I was going to get the correct equipment and how I was going to get it set up, and I just talking to technicians all night long about problems and all with the programming and how I was going to set it up, and problems with getting it hooked up. Every type of hookup problem you can imagine I ran into. Every step of the way, it was always a several days long problem getting it accomplished. Which what a person probably ought to do is go through a lot of YouTube videos on computers and maybe take a college computer course and things like that ahead of time before they start buying equipment and trying to do YouTube videos, and that way it wouldn't be such a difficult task because you would have some understanding But I get on and I talk to either whether I'm talking to the technicians, computer technicians, or whether I'm watching the YouTube videos, whatever it is, everything is described in computer language, of which up until this point I have had no understanding of, and so it's not the type of language which makes it easy for you to follow what they're saying, and so I've had to pick it up only gradually. And so that has been a very difficult thing. But I will get through all of this, and I will get better and better cameras, and the pictures, the videos will be better and better as time goes on, and I will actually be able to make some good outside videos. As it is now, I haven't got the equipment relegated good on that and set up good to really capture the nature scenes which I want to capture. But that will come in time. But anyway, as far as the fountain of youth, there is a verse in John 7:38 that says, "He that cometh unto me, out of his innermost being will flow rivers of living water." Now you can view that as, but I mean, who is this me? Of course, Jesus was saying that. Jesus the Christ was saying those words. But that me is already within you now. And that me is the infinite mind and infinite intelligence. Jesus was speaking for infinite intelligence and infinite mind as infinite intelligence and infinite mind. And the more we begin to realize that we have that infinite mind and infinite intelligence within us now, the easier it will be for us to accept everything that we need to learn in order to begin to grasp all of the affirmations that we need to make in order to help ourselves to be better and to get in better health, help ourselves to overcome diseases and health problems, help ourselves to look younger and feel younger and be younger. And I feel very, very young. I feel a whole lot younger than what I look. I can get out and run. I get out and run 2 miles every day, and I do push-ups, and I can do all those things I can do, and I feel the youth as I do it. You know, it's very exhilarating, and I don't get out of breath or anything like that. It's just that nights without sleep has caused my facial features to seem to be older than what they really are, and that's unfortunate. But those things happen. But we'll get a hold of that. We'll get in that river of living water, and we'll get a hold of all of that. And I know everyone else that is listening, if they're up over the age of 30 or 40 years old, they're going to want to do that too, because the day will come when otherwise you'll find that you'll wish you had got into it more when you were younger. Now, when it comes to these things, there's no end. Well, there's not any end to how many good and healing and rectifying thoughts we can receive. Revelations 1:8 and 1:11 says, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end." Now, that's these thoughts, and that's this infinite mind which is in you. It contains everything from the beginning to the end. It's already placed within you. You just have to. What our whole life is about is gradually becoming aware of what we already have, gradually becoming aware of all the infinity that is there. It's not that we're going to uh, find out about find that go somewhere or find some geographical location or find some particular experience or something that's going to all of a sudden reveal infinite mind to us. Uh, but rather, it's that we have to gradually become aware that infinite mind is already there within us. And everything is a matter of subtracting out all of those things which we have learned from birth, and all of those things that have been taught to us from birth, which every time that we were taught one more of them, it subtracted a little way from us being able to recognize infinite mind and then recognizing true healing, full and infinite healing energy as being there. It's just subtracted away, subtracted away, subtracted away. So we've got to go back and get rid of all those thoughts and as we begin to erase those thoughts out of our mind and get back to a clean slate, then we'll recognize that we already have immortality, we already have infinite mind, and our body and what it looks like has nothing to do with how immortal we are or how youthful we feel. So this is just realizing those kinds of things will erase years off of your life. And we need to go over that every day. Well, you need to continue to keep journals and write and write and write and go over it and go over it and go over it and let the Spirit speak to you. Let Infinite Mind speak to you. Ask it, say, I know you're there within me, Infinite Mind. Give me thoughts and write down the questions you have. You know, I write down, I have a question about why why I'm having such a hard time with this problem. I have a question about why it is taking so long to be healed of this particular disease. So I write that down. Just write it right down. Dear God, or dear Infinite Mind, or angels, my angels, or my ascended masters, or however you want to look at that. You know, that all kind of flows together anyway. Ascended masters and angels and God and infinite mind, all that is just part of the same thing. So all actually one thing. Okay, so then you write that down and say, okay, I'm speaking to these, to this infinite mind, which includes all these other things. And I'm asking, why is it taking so long for me to be healed of this disease? Every day, go back and look at that question again, and then close your eyes and meditate. Get into that spirit of meditation, get into that spirit of deep relaxation, and then begin to then ask that question again and see what the answer, what the first answer is that comes to you, and even the other answers that come to you, and go there and write that down. And if that doesn't satisfy you and it's not complete, then come back the next day and do it again, and you'll get more and more. Pretty soon you'll have a whole book of answers, and you'll have the answer. And if why do I not have the satisfying job? Why, dear God, dear Infinite Mind, dear Ascended Master, dear Angel, whatever, do I not have as beautiful a home as I might want? Why do I not have a beautiful car as I might want? Why is it a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old instead of new? Why do I not have all the best equipment as far as computers and cameras? Ask the Lord that. Why do I not have that? Give me an answer, Lord. Give me an answer, angels, ascended master, as to how I'm going to get a better quality videos, how I'm going to do better on YouTube, how I'm going to get more subscribers. Ask them and write all of that down. Say, I want more subscribers. I want to have better programs. I want to better feed the people that are following me. I want to better give them better ideas. How do I get those better ideas? I want to write better books. How do I get the ideas for better books? I want to heal more people. How do I get the thoughts and the intelligence and everything to heal more people? How am I able to reach more people? How am I able? Some people come on the internet and say, "Why I have no friends." When actually you should say, how many? Why do I have so many friends? And realize that you have all the angels, 10,000 angels. You have all the ascended masters, so to speak. Whatever that you want to look, however you want to look at who they are, whether they're the saints that have gone on before us, or whether they're people that actually minister to you right at the present, or however you want to look at that. Why you have all of that at your disposal. Angels, infinite mind within you, things ministering without you, and things ministering within you. You have all of those, so you have plenty of friends. So we need to ask ourselves, why do I have so many friends, but I don't recognize it enough? Why am I not grateful enough for them? And why is it that this is something that I have to continue to wonder about?